Admiral Byrd heard there was an entrance to the center of the Earth through the South Pole, and he took planes into the South Pole. And when he did that, he discovered that as he flew over the pole, suddenly he's looking at things that shouldn't be there.
A drone flew over Antarctica's ice wall and caught footage that shocked the world.
Scientists are trying to figure out a decades-long mystery, the source of a strange radio signal that's coming from below the ice in Antarctica.
This icy continent hides creepy creatures, ancient ruins, and secrets that defy science.
One of the things I find most striking is the presence of Antarctica on ancient maps, because we didn't discover it until 1820.
We're diving into jaw-dropping findings that blend fact and fear. Stay tuned till the end because you won't expect what's coming. The Discovery of Organism 46b. In 2012, Russian scientists drilled into Lake Vostok, a hidden lake under 2 miles of Antarctic ice. They found Organism 46b, a 33-foot-long squid-like creature with 14 tentacles. It could paralyze prey from 150 feet with toxins and shapeshift to mimic divers. One scientist watched helplessly as it tore apart a colleague, smiling as if hypnotized. The team cut off a tentacle, but it later crawled ashore and strangled another member. The Russian government seized the creature, denying its existence. Was this a secret weapon? You have your say in the comment section. The mysterious 5-legged creatures. In 2021, a Google Earth worker stumbled across night vision images from Antarctica's ice wall. They showed 5-legged creatures, each step spanning 30 human strides. These spider-like beasts, only active in darkness, left scary tracks in the snow. A field team once spotted one, its legs twitching like a horror movie monster, before it vanished into a crevasse. Polaroid photos existed, but top officials confiscated them. A survivor from a 2020 expedition, found delirious with deep cuts, whispered about frozen shadows before passing out. What are these creatures? Wait until you hear about the skulls that defy explanation. The strange skulls of Antarctica. In 2014, researchers digging near Antarctica's ice wall unearthed 3 skulls that didn't look human. Found in a frozen cave, these elongated remains were twice the size of a normal skull. Tests showed they were 1,000 years old, but no known species matched. One scientist claimed they glowed faintly at night, then vanished from the lab. Locals whispered of ancient beings living in the ice. Were these aliens or a lost tribe? The team's lead vanished days later, leaving only a note. They're watching. Antarctica's secrets keep growing. Hold your breath for the glacier that could drown cities. The melting Doomsday Glacier. In 2018, scientists studying West Antarctica's Thwaites Glacier, nicknamed the Doomsday Glacier, got a shock. This 74,000 square mile ice mass was melting fast, with warm ocean water eating it from below. Data showed it lost 540 billion tons of ice since the 1980s, raising sea levels by 4%. If it collapses, it could trigger a 2-foot global sea level rise, flooding coastal cities. A drone caught cracks spreading like spiderwebs across its surface. One researcher said it felt like watching Earth break. Is this nature's warning? Let's see what you think in the comment section. Something even stranger awaits with a structure that shouldn't exist. The mysterious alien structure. In 2012, a satellite scanned Antarctica's ice wall and spotted an oval structure, 400 feet wide, buried in the snow. It looked like a compound with smooth, unnatural curves, unlike any natural formation. Scientists who studied it reported strange radio signals nearby, but their equipment failed the next day. Some whispered of alien tech, others of a secret base. The drone's footage showed faint lights pulsing under the ice. No one could explain it. Was this proof of something beyond Earth? Hold on tight. The next discovery will creep you out. The Antarctic scale worm. In 2019, divers exploring Antarctica's southern ocean, 1,600 feet deep, found the Antarctic scale worm. This 8-inch creature, covered in golden hair-like scales, moved like a living nightmare across the icy seabed. Its jaws snapped at anything nearby, shredding smaller fish in seconds. Scientists counted over 200 worms in 1 square mile, thriving in freezing waters where nothing should survive. The drone's footage caught one lunging at the camera, its scales glinting like metal. How does it live in such darkness? The next secret takes us to a city lost in time, the enigmatic city of Atlantis. In 2016, satellite scans of Antarctica's ice revealed strange shapes near Wilkes Land, hinting at a buried city. Some say it's Atlantis, the lost city Plato described 2,500 years ago as a hub of divine beings. The scans showed circular patterns, while about 200 feet wide, suggesting massive structures. Core samples found traces of metal alloys unknown to science. The drone's footage captured faint outlines under the ice, sparking wild theories. A 1950s report claimed the Earth's crust shifted 12,000 years ago, freezing Atlantis overnight. No expedition has reached it. Could this be the ancient city? Comment below on what you think. Something even weirder lies in the ice tunnels ahead. Mysterious ice tunnels. In 2017, scientists at the Amundsen Scott Station found tunnels carved into Antarctica's ice, stretching miles under the South Pole. These passages, some 10 feet wide, showed smooth walls, too perfect for natural caves. Temperatures hit -50°F, yet strange heat signatures lingered inside. One team heard low hums like machinery, but found nothing. The drone's footage revealed glowing patches deep within, hinting at hidden tech or something alive. A 2018 report mentioned a lost explorer who emerged raving about lights in the ice. Were these tunnels man-made or something else? The next finding will make you question everything about Antarctica's past, the Antarctic Pyramid discovery. In 2015, satellite images over Antarctica's Shackleton Range revealed a structure shaped like a pyramid, 2,000 feet wide at its base. Its four sides mirrored Egypt's Great Pyramid, but it was locked under miles of ice. Scientists found it in a rare ice-free zone, with angular edges too sharp for nature. The drone's footage showed faint carvings on its surface, hinting at ancient builders. Tests dated nearby rocks to 10,000 years old, older than any known pyramid. A geologist vanished after approaching it, leaving only a radio call. It's not human. Could this rewrite history? A hidden river holds clues to Antarctica's next secret. If you're hooked by this video so far, hit that like button and comment your thoughts below. Don't miss the rest, as these Antarctic secrets get wilder, with findings so out of this world, they'll leave you speechless. The hidden river beneath Antarctica. In 2023, radar scans uncovered a river under Antarctica's ice sheet, flowing 286 miles long. This hidden waterway, as wide as Germany and France, carries 12 cubic miles of meltwater from thawing glaciers. Scientists found it using aerial drones, which detected water moving at 10 feet per second. Its heat speeds up ice melt, threatening a 3-inch sea level rise by 2050. The drone's footage showed dark streams snaking beneath the ice, like veins in a giant. One researcher said it felt like Earth's pulse. Do you think this river is a ticking bomb? Comment below on your thoughts. A fierce creature roams in the next chilling tale, the Fearsome Wolverine. In 2019, researchers in Antarctica's Arctic-like McMurdo Dry Valley spotted tracks they thought belonged to a wolverine, a fierce predator from the Arctic. These 40-pound beasts have jaws that crush bone and hunt prey 10 times their size. The tracks, 4 inches wide, led to a cave, but a blizzard buried the site before they could explore. The drone's footage caught a shadow darting across the snow, too fast for a seal. Wolverines don't live in Antarctica, so was this a mistake or something new? One scientist swore he heard a growl that night. Could a predator stalk the ice? The next finding came from another planet, the meteorite from Mars. In 1984, scientists found a 4.2-pound meteorite in Antarctica's Allen Hills, named ALH 84001. Tests showed it blasted off Mars 4 billion years ago and landed on Earth 13,000 years back. In 1996, NASA revealed tiny fossils inside, like ancient bacteria, sparking talk of Martian life. The rock's surface had strange grooves, as if etched by something alive. The drone's footage caught similar rocks scattered across the ice, glowing faintly under starlight. Experts still argue if the fossils are real. Could this prove we're not alone? Have your say in the comment section. A tiny hole in the ice holds the next creepy clue: the mystery of Cryoconite holes. In 2020, scientists noticed dark patches on Antarctica's glaciers, revealing Cryoconite holes.
It's a word for the conglomeration of wind-blown dust and soot particles that are deposited on a glacier and ice cap.
These foot-wide pits form when dust traps sunlight, melting ice into deep cylinders. Some reach 6 feet deep, holding tiny ecosystems of algae and microbes. The drone's footage showed hundreds of these holes pulsing with green water, like eyes in the ice. Tests found 50,000 microbes per hole, thriving in -20°F cold. One researcher slipped into a hole and heard faint bubbling below. Are these just nature's quirks or something alive? The next creature will make your stomach turn. The Discovery of Monstrillopsis planifrons. In 2014, a University of Manitoba student, Aurélie Delaforge, sampled Arctic ice in Canada's Dease Strait and found a tiny creature, Monstrillopsis planifrons. This 2-millimeter copepod with 8 bristly legs and a single weak eye paddled under sea ice. Its translucent body, with hairy antennae, looked like a mini monster. Found only as adults in May and June, they parasitize clams otherwise. Over 160 Monstrillopsis species exist, but this was Canada's first. The drone's footage caught one drifting near Antarctica's ice wall, raising questions. How did it get here? A prehistoric fossil holds the next shocking answer. The enigmatic fossil discovery. In 2011, a team drilling in Antarctica's Seymour Island struck something hard 66 million years old. It was a soft-shelled egg, 11 inches long and 7 inches wide, the largest ever found. Likely laid by a giant lizard or snake, it dwarfed any modern egg. The fossil's surface had faint scratches, as if clawed from inside. The drone's footage showed similar shapes buried nearby, hinting at a nest. Tests confirmed it predated dinosaurs' extinction by 100,000 years. One worker swore he heard cracking sounds at night. Was something still alive? An ancient myth holds the next clue. The myth of Hyperborea. Thousands of years ago, Greek stories told of Hyperborea, a perfect land far north where people lived without pain. Some say it was Antarctica before it froze. Ancient texts describe golden fields and tall temples, buried now under 2 miles of ice. In 2019, a drone's thermal scan near Marie Birdland spotted warm patches 500 feet wide, hinting at hidden ruins. Locals claim old maps show a coastline matching Hyperborea's. No one's dug deep enough to check. Could this be a lost paradise? A secret base hides the next chilling truth. The Enigma of Base 211. In 1943, rumors spread that Nazis built a secret base, Base 211, in Antarctica's Muhlig-Hoffmann Mountains. Supposedly, 100 German soldiers hid there, testing strange weapons. In 2018, a drone over the ice wall caught a grid-like pattern, 300 feet across, buried under snow. Seismic scans showed hollow chambers below, but expeditions found only ice. A leaked diary from a 1945 soldier mentioned flying discs landing nearby. The base was never confirmed. Were Nazis hiding alien tech? What do you think? A perfectly shaped iceberg holds the next wild secret. The mysterious rectangular iceberg. In 2018, NASA researchers spotted a rectangular iceberg off Antarctica's Larsen C ice shelf. This 1-mile-long slab had sharp 90-degree edges, like it had been cut with a blade. It floated 30 miles from the ice wall, perfectly flat on top. The drone's footage showed its scary, unnatural shape glowing under moonlight. Scientists said wind and water couldn't carve such precision. Some whispered of hidden machines beneath the ice. Tests showed it broke off cleanly, defying nature's chaos. What shaped this icy block? The ocean's depths hide the next shocking truth: the mysterious depths of Antarctica. In 2020, scientists probing beneath Antarctica's Denman Glacier found a chasm 2 miles deep, the continent's lowest point. Radar scans showed a 12-mile-wide canyon filled with ice, hiding unknown secrets. The drone's footage captured a dark opening, like a mouth in the glacier, but signals failed inside. A 2021 team heard faint rumbles, as if something moved below. Tests suggested water pools 3 miles down, too deep to reach. One diver swore he saw a shadow pass underneath. Is something alive down there? Well, who knows? A massive ice break reveals the next terrifying truth: the A76 ice shelf break. In May 2021, Antarctica's Ron ice shelf shattered, birthing A76, a 1,700 square mile iceberg. This monster, 105 miles long and 15 miles wide, was twice New York City's size. The drone's footage showed it drifting silently, cracking like thunder. Scientists tracked it moving 3 miles a day, headed for warmer waters. By 2023, it had shrunk by 20%, hinting at rapid melting. Experts warned such breaks could raise sea levels by 1 inch over decades. A stranded research boat barely escaped its path. Is this a sign of worse to come? Comment on your thoughts. Dead penguins hold the next scary clue: mummified penguins of Antarctica. In 2016, researchers on Antarctica's Cape Irizar found dozens of mummified penguins, frozen for 800 years. These Adelie penguins, each 2 feet tall, were preserved by shore 30 degrees of cold and dry air. Tests showed they died during a sudden climate shift, with 200 bodies in one 50-yard patch. The drone's footage revealed their scary upright forms, like a silent army in the snow. Scientists say their DNA tracks past ice ages. One worker felt watched at the site. Were these penguins caught in a catastrophe? A hidden ocean garden holds the next strange secret: the discovery of sponge gardens. In 2022, a submersible exploring Antarctica's Weddell Sea, 3,000 feet down, found sponge gardens thriving on extinct volcano peaks. These colorful sponges, some 5 feet tall, covered 100 square miles, hosting tiny crabs and starfish. The drone's footage showed their glowing shapes swaying in dark currents. Tests counted 1,000 sponges per square mile, surviving -2 degrees Fahrenheit waters. A diver said the silence felt alive, like the sponges watched back. These gardens defy the frozen deep. What else do you think lives down there? Share your thoughts in the comment section. A see-through fish swims into the next creepy tale, the Antarctic blackfin icefish. In 2020, a film crew in Antarctica's Ross Sea spotted a blackfin icefish, a 2-foot-long creature with ghostly see-through blood. Lacking hemoglobin, its blood carries only 10% of the oxygen that other fish do, yet it thrives in -2 degrees waters. Its huge heart, 4 times larger than most fish, pumps blood through scaleless skin to grab oxygen. The drone's footage showed one lurking near the ice wall, its white gills pulsing. Found from 5 to 770 meters deep, these fish eat krill and smaller fish, ambushing prey. How do they survive such cold? A lost rainforest holds the next ancient secret, evidence of a rainforest beneath the ice. In 2017, a team aboard the RV Polarstern drilled 90 feet into the seabed near Antarctica's Pine Island Glacier. They pulled up a core of 90-million-year-old soil, packed with tree roots, pollen, and spores. Tests showed that a swampy rainforest once thrived there, with summer temperatures hitting 68 degrees and 97 inches of rain yearly, like New Zealand's forests. Carbon dioxide levels were 1,120 to 1,280 ppm, far above today's 420 ppm, keeping the South Pole ice-free. The drone's footage showed odd ridges under the ice, hinting at ancient trees. How did this jungle survive the polar night? A sky-fallen treasure holds the last wild clue: Antarctica's meteorite treasure. In 2023, a team near Antarctica's Niels Larsen Glacier found 5 meteorites, one a massive 16.7 pounds, among the heaviest of the 45,000 discovered there. Antarctica's dry, icy desert preserves these space rocks, fallen evenly across Earth for millennia. Dark meteorites pop against white ice, and glaciers push them to blue ice zones, like the Transantarctic Mountains, where over 23,000 have been collected since 1976. The drone's footage showed hundreds glinting on the snow, hinting at 300,000 more waiting. A 2022 study used AI to map hotspots, guiding hunters to sites with 80% accuracy. These rocks, like the Martian ALH 84001 found in 1984, reveal solar system secrets. Warming threatens them, with 5,000 sinking yearly into melting ice. Can we save these cosmic clues? We've reached the end. Liked this video? Hit like, subscribe to the channel for more, and comment your wildest Antarctic theory. Don't miss our next adventure.